Guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today I'm going to be telling you how to acquire the exotic sword. Now mine is the Raze Lighter, so I will be telling you how I got mine, but also it's still pretty much similar to how you will get the Arc version or the Void version. So this is how you do it. It's basically the quest line. So first, you have to complete the main story and complete the last mission, Regicide, where you fight Oryx. Once you've done that, then go get the Dread Patrol mission done, where you can unlock the Dreadnought Patrol then, so just go get that done. Then you'll get the quest to get your legendary sword, which I'm guessing you guys would have now, where you go to Shaxx and it will tell you for a cost of some motes of light and 25 Halium flakes, you can give them him and he will forge you a legendary sword. Once you give that, he will give you an option of 3 swords, all the same, but they all have their own element. Now be aware that which one of these you choose, so if you choose the solar one, it will give you the solar exotic later on. If you choose the arc, then you'll be getting the arc exotic, and then the same with void. So whichever legendary sword element you've got now, that will be the exotic one that you get once you've done all these steps. So once you've got that, you want to keep using it and infuse weapons until it goes above 280. Once your sword is infused above 280 attack, make sure that you have fully leveled all the abilities. So like as you can see, I haven't leveled this because I've only recently got it, but as you can see here, like obviously these are the abilities, Scarab and stuff. Make sure you've fully unlocked and fully upgraded all of these once you go up above 280. Once you've done that, go to the tower and go to Lord Shaxx. He will have a quest for you where you have to go and kill 50 mages, so basically yellow half enemies, and 25 guardian kills in the Crucible, and you have to use the sword to do it. So for the mages, a quick quick tip from me is how I did it. Is a way that I did it is I went to the Cosmodrome, and where you spawn, you can walk ahead a bit and you got that little building on your left. You go down the stairs into where it's dark, and then there's 3 yellow half hive that spawn down there, 2 acolytes and a knight. I just kept killing them over and over again. But another way to do it is the Undying Mind Strike, where if you get the normal Vex version, you have a whole load of well, either way you get a whole load of yellow half Vex spawn in that one. That one's a good way to do it as well. For the Guardian kills, there's not really anything I can give you apart from get used to the guard function, because the guard function can save your ass a lot of times and it is your best thing. I went all out to try and get this because I'm a hunter. I have the option of Blade Dancer, so I used the Blade Dancer subclass. I put Blink on for the quick bouncing around the room. I put Stalker on so I can crouch and go invisible for a little bit to sneak behind, and I had Fleet Footed so I run faster as well, and I maxed my agility out, so I just had maximum movement and stealth. So if there's people in the room and I had a sword, I can crouch, go invisible, sneak around the back of them and then get them. And if they I can blink at them and things. It's just the best type of ability probably to use this in terms of being able to get to them quick and close the gap down before they gun you down, because it is not easy to use a sword successfully in Crucible. And I'm not saying I was successful, because it did take me a few games to do, but that's the easiest way I found to do it. Once you complete this step of getting the 50 major kills and the 25 guardian kills, go back to Shaxx and he will give you the next step where you have to kill Ector, or I think his name's Ector, it's along them lines. This guy is a boss. Well, he's not a full boss, he's a mini boss. He's basically a knight who's got a shield, and the only way you can bring down his shield is with your sword. You use your sword to take down his shield. Once his shield's down, you don't have to kill him with the sword. Once his shield's down, you can damage him with anything, but obviously if you don't shoot him for long enough, his shield will regen. But to be honest, you'd rather just have a sword fight with this guy. So the way to get him is in Dreadnought Patrol. You go to the mausoleum and then straight over to the prison, like you was doing the Sunless Cell Strike. You drop down, then once you drop down into the hole, you do a right, follow around, do another right, and then you're in that big room where you get the 3 wardens in there, the Warden Knights, the 3 yellow half knights, all in which have different elemental shields. What you want to do is you have to kill these 3 in a very short amount of time, and if you do it correctly, the door at the back of the room will open. Now the easiest way to do this is to get them all down to low health, like fairly low health, and then have like a high impact sniper or something, or super. Titans have it easy because of the hammer, so you can just throw it across the room. Same with Golden Gun. The way to do this, to say, is high impact sniper. As soon as you're ready, snipe, kill them all. Then once you've done that, if you've done it right, you'll hear the door make the noise and it'll open. Then you progress through the door, and then you end up in the area of the Sunless Cell Strike where you have to jump across to the two things and scan the thing and transmit the thing to open the doors. And there's two wizards on each side, and then the Shrieker opens once you scan it. That room there. You go in there, and there's a couple of ads, and there's Ector in there. So you go in there, you know, use your sword, you bring down his shield, then you use whatever you want to use and kill Ector, and that's how you kill him. So once you kill this guy, you go back to Shaxx and tell him. Then he will tell you that you need to charge and reforge the sword. The way to do this is you need essential elements, basically. So you need 10 materials. These are rare materials, very, very rare materials, trust me. The only way you can get these is he'll tell you how to get them. For example, the solar version in helium filaments, you'll have to go to the moon and farm helium filaments, and they can drop from picking them up. Now, they don't come out of chests. You have to just pick the helium filaments up off the floor and then hope it drops. But the drop rate is not very high. It takes very long, and don't expect to do this very fast. It does take a lot of time, and you have to find 10 of those. And on top of that, you have to get ability kills. So if you get in the solar sword, you have to get solar ability kills, and the same with arc and void. But obviously arc kills and void kills. Now, using simple solar weapons and things that don't work, it has to be ability kills, you know, supers, grenades, and your melee ability. For example, for the hunter, you know, use your subclass, the gunslinger, golden gun, throwing knife, and grenade. They're all ability kills. On average, it seemed like you have to get, and this is a lot of ability kills, don't expect to blast through this either, it seems like you have to get about 400, because I had the Acleophade Symbio helmet on, which gave me 4 golden gun bullets, and as soon as I spawned, I used my golden gun and I shot 4 enemies and it gave me 1%. Then I shot another 4 and it gave me 8%. So it seems like for every 4 ability kills you get 1%, so that would mean that on average it's about 400 ability kills you're going to need. So this step is a massive grind and will probably take you days if you don't want to just sit there and grind for hours and hours and hours. So that's the next step. And then unfortunately, once you do that, you return back to Shaxx, and then he will tell you to come back the next arms day where he can get some supplies in and forge your sword. Now once you get the sword is not charged. The way you have to charge it is if you'll unlock the Sunless Cell Strike, but not obviously the normal version, because you will probably already have this. You get given a 300 light version. Now this strike is not very easy in terms to solo. I soloed it all the way up to the actual boss encounter, then I just felt like it was too hard and I needed someone to help me, so I grabbed the pal. What you actually have to do, you don't just complete the strike. Once you get into the room where you fight, I think he's Alakul. Is it Alakul? It's something like that, Alakul, you know, the Dark Blade. Once you're in there, each time ads spawn, a knight will spawn. Now he has a specific elemental shield around him, and he's a warden of Oryx, similar to the wardens you kill to get Ector. So basically, in my experience, the first wave spawned an arc shield guy, then the next wave spawned a void shield guy, and then the third wave spawned a solar shield guy. Now the task is you have to kill the warden and the boss Alakul within 30 seconds. This does not mean kill the boss in 30 seconds, it means you have to kill the warden, and then once you kill the warden within 30 seconds of that kill, you have to then kill the boss. You do not kill the boss and then the warden, that will not work. You have to kill the warden first. And also all wardens have different shield elements. You have to kill the one related to yours. So if you're doing the solar, if you're getting the solar sword, you have to do it with the one that has the solar shield, and then obviously the same for void knock. So the best way to do this is just kill ads, you know, constantly damage your boss, get the boss down to very low health, which is the best thing to do, and get him as low as you can without killing him. Then you want to find the warden, gun the warden down, like just literally destroy the warden so he dies. He drops pretty easily. Burn the warden, and as soon as he dies, as quickly as you can, burn the boss quickly. Hopefully you've got him down to low health. You won't burn the whole boss's health in 30 seconds. Get him low, then kill the boss. And if you kill the boss within 30 seconds of killing the correct warden, then that completes the final task. You go back to Lord Shaxx and he will award you the exotic sword. As you can see on screen here, this is my exotic sword, the solar one, the raised light. It drops a bang on 310 attack. It has a special, it gets built in with its guard function. The first upgrade is tempered light. It increases your armor when using the sword. Then you can either increase the ammo capacity, or you can get more super energy when getting kills with it. Then you get this, which is a special ability. R2 does a launch into a solar light uppercut, dealing a high amount of damage, a very high amount of damage. Then on the next two, you can either have even more ammo. So if you use both of these, you'll pretty much max the capacity out of it, or you can use this to increase damage for your R2 attack. I believe it's the same for all the swords, except the special ability is different. I'm probably going to go with extra ammo here and then increased damage here. That'll be probably the best way to go. Get the extra ammo in the first one and get the increased damage on the second one. So yeah guys, that's what the sword looks like, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I helped you guys find out how to acquire the exotic sword. Thank you for watching this video guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.